This is Quinetta Moore. I am a certified personal trainer and a licensed massage therapist. I am known to many as Workout Queenie. However, I've recently changed my screen name to Naturally Queenie to better suit a holistic lifestyle, a lifestyle that I've come to live throughout the process of my health and wellness journey. I'm coming to you all today to share the most amazing group that I've come to be a part of and to originate, and that's called Sexual Detoxing 101. It is a group that is safe for females only at this time. We will be branching out to have a male-only group also. The group is for women who are interested in starting or staying committed to their celibacy journey. Why celibacy? Why most people are curious as to why someone would want to start, especially after having had sex, possibly even having children. What would be the reason why someone would want to do that? And the answer to that question is different for many people. Everyone has their reason. And that I leave up to anyone who is curious about it. My reason for starting a celibacy journey was to hone in on what I desired in not only in a man, but for myself. What I wanted to cultivate, what I wanted to grow, what I wanted to not be reliant on anyone else for or dependent on anyone else for. I wanted to be able to not bring baggage from past relationships into a current or a new relationship. I also wanted to really understand what made Queenie tick, which is what most people refer to me as. What made Queenie tick? What are the things that I enjoy that don't involve anyone else? As women, we often find that as young girls, we're often told to stop playing with dolls because that can be what most people will say, very childish. At young ages, we're instilled to start cleaning and start learning how to cook and start learning how to tend to a home. However, we normally find that our male counterparts at the same age are still playing with G.I. Joes, and they're encouraged to go outside and play basketball with their friends and do things of the sort. And in this situation, we've raised men who have failed, not all of them, but have failed to learn how to become men, for lack of a better word, and women who are extremely mature but still have not cultivated themselves from a holistic standpoint. What they don't know what their hobbies are. They've been used to catering to others, men, and if not men, then children, but never catering to and loving and fully understanding all of what makes them themselves. So in this journey, that's only the beginning of it. What most people will come to find in a celibacy journey is that you just turn to love yourself more than any time you've ever loved yourself in your life, which I believe is important to a healthy, strong set of nuptials, as most of us are looking to marry at some point. Not all of us though, but most of us are looking to wed, and I would say that if you have not been able to keep a vow to yourself and commit to yourself and to your goals and pursuing everything that makes you the amazing woman that you are, then I'm not sure that one could fully give a real vow, and a holistic vow, a vow that is all-encompassing, not just being someone's mate or being the missus, but being an individual woman and being an amazing, accomplished woman, a well-spoken woman, a well-educated woman, a well-traveled woman, being all of that and then bringing that into a set of nuptials, I believe makes for a much healthier marriage, and those are my beliefs. However, my beliefs are not all of our group's beliefs, as this group is a non-judgmental place. Everyone here is under a different set of goals, or most of us are under different goals. Some people want to be celibate until marriage. There are some that do not care to be married. There are some that are just using this as a time period to cultivate and to grow themselves, and whatever comes after that is open to interpretation, or to further growth, or whatever their desires may be. Our group is non-judgmental, and it will never be a place of judgment. This group is also not a religious group. You will find that there will be no scriptures quoted. There will be, or if there are, it will not be delegated in a way that you are supposed to adhere to. It will merely be a site of reference if that's what you'd like to pursue, or if that's your foundation for celibacy. However, that is not the foundation of this group. I feel that oftentimes the church can have their own set of beliefs and their own rules, and some of that has been fear-based, or a lot of that, in my experience, has been fear-based. And I tried celibacy once before and lasted for about a year, or a little over a year possibly, and I was not successful for the reason that it was not of my own volition. It was because I was afraid that I would be doing something wrong by having sex. And though that's not altogether untrue, I don't believe that it's a healthy way to look at sex and the union that is man and woman. Our only objective here is to make sure that the woman is ready for sex when she is truly ready, and that she is not giving her energies, her sexual energies, away to men unconsciously that do not necessarily have her best interest at heart. We oftentimes in our society have found that this is the case, that women are subjected to be sexual beings, and to be compared to their peers that are all giving it away, and we're just coming back to reclaim, not our time, but reclaim our bodies, and to give it away in a conscious way, if that's what we decide to do before marriage. But we will invest in and know ourselves before doing so. And so this is a healthy, non-judgmental, non-religious environment, as well as guilt-free environment. So what you'll find here is that no one will be guilting you if you do make a mistake, if you do slide back. This is a group full of women that have been along the same journey, so they have maybe failed themselves, and though we use the word fail, we truly know that there's no such thing if you have learned your lesson and you're getting back up and you're getting on board. But for those who have started this journey at some point but did not make it all the way through, you'll find women there, or you'll find women in the group that share that same situation, and therefore no one here is in the need or the desire to judge anyone. We all know that we are all from different walks of life. Some of us married, some of us divorced, some of us single, and or many of us single, and though there are a few married, they still understand the importance and the benefit of celibacy, and they are there because they may have started their celibacy journey before they became married, and they're still here to give their advice and their support to those along the journey. So a part of the group is also a book club, and we do a monthly selection, and we go through the book. And now the book may be about celibacy. That's what the first year of our book clubs were, or our book club selections were. However, we are now coming into the healing phase of our book club, and so we are touching on issues that many of us women carry, such as abandonment, issues with neglect or rejection, or not knowing our worth and putting others before us. And we are coming back and reclaiming our time with this one. We are learning and appreciating ourselves and learning how to heal these very painful wounds that many women go lifetimes without addressing. And so that is the purpose of our book club. We hold weekly book club review. We also hold other events in which you are able to network with other women, entrepreneurs, and business owners. You are also able to, we have a sip and share where we discuss topics as in what you do or what you find has been beneficial in helping you stay on your celibacy journey, what hasn't, and as well as other topics. We cover topics unrelated to sex also, and that's simply because we are a community full of women that also share in other similarities and other life trials that don't necessarily revolve around sex. We also have a movie night. Our movie date night is on Mondays, so we normally do that either once or twice a month, and we cover selections, either documentaries or movies, that help to empower or to enlighten the women in our group. So you will find that this group is much more comprehensive than most of the celibate groups, because we make sure that the holistic woman is taken care of, that she receives the support, the encouragement, the education, and the affirmations that she needs to make it through such a trying time, which most of us find trying in the very beginning. And you might just need like-minded people along your journey. You might find that you don't have the peers that are thinking along the same lines as you, or don't truly understand your plight, your journey, what you're trying to accomplish. And many of the women here you will find are extremely successful. There are women working on PhDs, women are working on masters, women working on buying their first home, entrepreneurs such as myself, as well as many others. So this is not a group of women who are not worthy of pursuing a relationship or anything like that. We are just the opposite. Actually, we're extremely worthy. However, there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve yourself, right? And for that reason, we will have healthier unions, or at least know when something is not healthy and knowing when to exit and not stay too long and waste our time or our energy on a dead situation. So we are removing sexual energies that linger from past partners, and we're doing that in physical ways. We're also doing it in mental and emotional ways. So I would love to invite you to our group. I look forward to seeing you there. Sexual Detoxing 101 on Facebook. Take care.